I was working hard to get people to join the 5-day challenge, and I really wanted them to see the sessions I hosted on YouTube Live. I even made the replays available on YouTube and Facebook so no one would be stuck without clarity about what needed to be done. My goal was simple: to enlighten daygamers, pull them out of depression, and reactivate their potential. I wanted to find the next soldier for my metaphorical daygame army, someone ready to rise above the challenges of 2025. But here's the thing, many people didn't even realize there was a 5-day challenge last month. Because of that, I missed the chance to help more daygamers get unstuck, reactivate themselves, and see the changes they needed to make in their lives. It got worse when I put it to a vote in the community section. Half of the audience had no idea the challenge even existed. Were they so depressed, caught up in the men going their own way movement, or just ignoring my videos? Or maybe I was shadow banned and didn't show up in their notifications. I promoted the challenge everywhere, on my blog, Facebook, YouTube Shorts, and videos. But somehow, it still didn't reach most people. That's when I realized something important. No matter how much you think you're reaching your audience, it's really only about 3% at best. Then, as if by chance, something clicked. I decided to make a second challenge in May, and I called it the May Daygame Challenge. It hit me that people often don't care much about the first challenge, since they waited and watch others join first. This time, I'd make 5 brand new topics that weren't covered in the first challenge. That way, I could reach more of my audience and maybe even 6% if they decided to show up this time. I also realized that while not everyone can afford Elite Bundle Resurrections, many students were upgrading by paying the difference if they already had Elite 30, Elite Access, or Elite Bundle 1. And for those with Elite Bundle 2, it was just $200 to upgrade. The truth is, I can't afford to sell the upgraded course for less if you have the Elite Bundle 2 because it includes the new Elite Tonality Mastery, which is essential for breaking out of depression, avoiding the men going their own way mindset, and stopping the root rot that inflation and tariffs are causing. So, I decided to launch another 5-day challenge from May 1st to May 5th. After making that decision, I came up with 5 new topics for the challenge, and suddenly, I started getting more interest. One of the biggest breakthroughs came when an Indian student from London got laid so quickly after upgrading to Elite Tonality Mastery. He got laid with a white woman in one of the toughest dating markets in the world, London. That's when I realized the key to getting more people to join the 5-day challenge was to create this second opportunity in May. To make it happen, I started promoting the challenge on YouTube and other platforms. I wrote posts on social media and my blog, made videos about the challenge, and reached out to people directly. But there was still a problem. Many people were still depressed and broke. They were full of cortisol due to the winner-loser effect. The more you win, the more testosterone you get. The more you lose, the more cortisol floods your system. Cortisol makes you chubby, gives you a double chin, and even makes you lose your hair. It destroys your working memory, leaving you stuck in a cycle of failure. These losers wouldn't join the challenge or invest in themselves to upgrade. They had bad mindsets, shifted blame, and refused to take responsibility for their growth. So I decided to address this head on. I talked more about root rotting, how people are losing their hair, gaining weight, and having their memories wiped out by cortisol. That's why I called it the May Daygame 5-Day Challenge. I wanted to create something that would reach even more people, giving them new solutions to their problems while building my daygame army further. After announcing the challenge, the Indian student's success became a major highlight. He upgraded to Elite Tonality Mastery and got laid in just 3 days after joining the inner circle. His good memory and ability to follow instructions made all the difference. This challenge is the solution for anyone who's tired of letting inflation, world events, and stress trigger them into inaction. So I started letting other logical, occupation-driven daygamers use the May Daygame Challenge to transform themselves. And as a result, I achieved something incredible. An Indian man got laid in London after upgrading to Elite Tonality Mastery. He was only in the inner circle for 3 days and already succeeded because he had a sharp memory and followed the system. After creating this new challenge, I'm now able to teach people the updates they need to get laid in 2025. I've stopped focusing on total losers who are full of cortisol stress, have no working memory, and shift blame like delusional zombies. Instead, I'm building a new wave of students who are upgrading to Elite Bundle Resurrections and taking control of their lives. And in the end, this means I can offer the 5-day challenge. So stay tuned, because it is time to take action. Join me on May 1st to May the 5th for the 5-day challenge, 4 p.m. Pacific time.
The city lights where the rhythm calls. John lead steps up, breaking down the walls. Best Daygame coach, yeah, he's setting the stage, teaching us to shine, no need to be afraid. Wake up in the morning, ready for the chase. With John in my corner, I'm finding my place. Confidence rising, I'm feeling the flow. Every word a melody, ready to go. In the sunlight glimmer, the magic unfolds. Learning from the best as the night takes hold. John the lead, the master of the game, teaching us the art, putting others to shame. From the streets to the cafes, he's paving the way. In the dance connection. We're here to go the other side. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, John to lead. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. The coach of the night. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, John to lead. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. The game's in our hands. Feel the heat. With every encounter, I'm learning to thrive. John's tips and tricks help me come alive. From the rooftops in every scene, bringing dreams to reality, breaking the routine. Step by step, I'm shaking off the doubt. With John by my side, there's no need to pout. John to lead, the master of the game, teaching us the art, pulling others to shame. From the streets to the cafes, he's paving the way. In the dance of connection, we're here to go. In the sunlight glimmer, the magic unfolds, learning from the best as the night takes hold. John to lead, the master of the game, teaching us the art, pulling others to shame. From the streets to the cafes, he's paving the way. In the dance of connection, we're here to go. With every encounter, I'm learning to thrive. John's tips and tricks help me come alive. From the rooftops in every scene, bringing dreams to reality, breaking the routine. Step by step, I'm shaking off the doubt. With John by my side, there's no need to pout. John by my side, there's no need to pout. John by my side, there's no need to pout. In the bassline so deep, feel the connection. John's wisdom flows through, sparking perfection. Every word he speaks, an electrifying sound. With John to lead, yeah, I'm losing ground. John to lead, the master of the game, teaching us the art, putting others to shame. From the streets to the cafes, he's paving the way. In the dance of connection, we're here to go. So here's to the journey, with John as our light. We're conquering fears, taking flight tonight. In the world of Daygame, you know we'll succeed. With John to lead, guiding, we'll follow his lead. In the bassline so deep, feel the connection. John's wisdom flows through, sparking perfection. Every word he speaks, an electrifying sound. With John to lead, yeah, I'm losing ground.